more anticipation for finally getting back out there, which I'm sure you guys have been looking forward to for a while now.
Yeah. First day of practice, camp, everybody's excited. The blood gets to flowing, and then it rains. But, I mean, it's football. We play outside. We just got to adjust. We got practice a little bit later. But we should be fine.
What's the adjustment period like getting used to Coach Mack? Third new coach in 3 years now.
He's a little bit younger, but it helps us relate. The only really adjustment is, he's more fast-paced. Everything is be on time, fast, don't slack around. Everything's set. So it's a little adjustment, but, I mean, it's not too much.
What do you think is going to carry this year's team?
This year is just coming together as a team more. That will probably carry us, a whole lot further than last year. Last year we had a problem finishing games. And, top teams in the conference we've been tied with or, actually beating first half. And then, the third and fourth quarter we just don't finish. So that's what we're trying to fix. So.
What is it specifically that you guys work on to kind of get over that hump and be a fourth quarter team like that? How's that correctable?
Conditioning. I mean, we've been running, and when I say running, it's not 10-yard sprints. It's been 10 400s on the track. We got our survival run, which we do every week. That's just little steps we've been taking just to finish. Every time somebody gets tired or bends over, we're all yelling at them. Stand up. Try not to be weak, don't show weakness. That's just trying to, as a team, get on everybody, hold everybody accountable for their running, conditioning, don't slack off, and sprint.
Did you say that you guys have a kind of a new motto for this year? I mean, new coach, you mentioned weakness is one of the things you don't want to show.
It's Coach. That's all Coach Mack. It's defense is attack, offense is move the ball. The new scheme we got on offense is everything's fast. On defense, we going against them in practice, we got to be fast too. And if we're tired, we got to suck it up. Got to make a play, can't show weakness, don't slack off. If we do, we're off. We're off the field, and you might not see the field again. So, it's a little motivation, a little fire under your butt, I guess, to keep going.
In terms of adjustment, you certainly can speak to that. Coming from the stand-up linebacker position to, being on the ground. As a senior, any apprehension about it's my final campaign and now I have to adjust?
That was one of the first thoughts going through my head. But now, as I told the fellow offensive lineman and defensive lineman, I have a newfound respect for him. Me standing up playing linebacker, I always, called him lazy sometimes out of, frustration. But now I know it's a totally different ball game down there. Just playing from the spring, it's a little bit more, I guess, tiring on your muscles. You always got to fight with that guy every play. But I just try to embrace the position, take what Coach Blaylock, my position coach, is telling me, and use it on the field. And right now, it's helping. Use my speed more. I got to get a little bit stronger. But I got a few more sacks than what I thought I was, so I'm just trying to take it in stride.
Coach, first off, Bud, it's been a long time coming to this point. Has it felt like it's been forever? And what's it finally feel like, for first day of practices to be here today?
It really feels good. Like you said, it's been a long time coming. Our young men are really excited today. Our coaching staff is really excited to get out there on the grass finally after so many months. We had a lot of preparation, a lot of things have occurred to get us to this point, and we're just excited. I think our young men are excited as well.
And perfect weather for you guys, cooperating just great, huh?
Well, not quite. We're going to push practice back a little bit, try to get in some better conditions for tonight's practice.
These next few weeks really just kind of finding out, what you have to work with. I know spring ball helped out a lot with that, but it's kind of continuing that process.
It really is. We got about 20 new young men on campus right now. We feel like we got some newcomers and freshmen and transfers that will really come in and help us compete for a championship.
What have you seen in these last few months since April? I know there was a lot of new names to go with, a lot of new faces for you. What have you kind of seen, and who are you looking to kind of, lead the ship?
Well, we're looking for leaders to arise, among the guys that we have on campus now. The biggest thing that we've seen is our team is finally starting to come together a little bit. We got a long way to go, but, we have started the process, and it's getting there day by day.
At the scrimmage in Rocky Mount, I saw some,
just trying to get the guys to understand this is how we practice, this is how we line up. Are you done with that now? Whereas today you can take the field and just go get it.
Well, I don't think you're ever done with that. It's still a learning process. Like I said, we got some new young men that we feel like can help us as a young program. And, getting them involved and getting them acclimated to our way and our culture, that's going to be important today in these next few weeks in fall camp.
If push comes to shove today in terms of the weather, we just get a good lift in and try it again tomorrow?
I don't think so right now. It seems like the weather's going to hold up for us. But we got to get on the grass some kind of way. So rain, sleet, or snow, we're going to practice today.
Who specifically do you think are going to make an impact that, maybe did well last year for this program or maybe, didn't? Then you're looking to make a name, breakout stars.
Right. I think Adrian Wilkins is one of our proven playmakers on the offense side of the football. We're looking for exciting things to put the ball in his hands this year. And on the defense side of the football, Mike Jones is a preseason all-conference selection. And also Ty Brown, we feel like is a rising star.
Back in the spring, everybody was talking about, this fast pace, up-tempo style of practices. I imagine you're going to want to see a lot out of those guys in terms of that same speed in camp. Is that true?
There's no doubt. We talked about it yesterday at our first team meeting, talked about, the way we practice and the way we go about handling our business. We want to do everything with a sense of urgency and a tempo.
Is any of that oversold, Coach? Because everybody across the country is talking about we want to play ball fast. It wasn't always like that, and teams had success on the football field.
Well, I think the key is being able to play fast and also being able to look back sometime and make the right decision and put our young men in the best situation. So the key to it is being able to play fast and be able to slow the pace down some.
Do you feel like you have something almost to prove now? I mean, it's a fresh start for you too, as well as for these younger guys.
Well, I think it's more about our young men. I talk a lot about them earning respect in the MEAC conference and earning respect across the country. And that's one thing we focus on each and every day is just trying to get that respect and get to that next level.
Are you that coach that uses preseason pick number 8 to motivate and drill it to your guys each day?
I don't think it's no doubt. I think it's obvious motivation for our young men. They come a long way. They work just as hard as anybody else in the country. And, for them to get picked 8th, I think that is a sense of motivation for those guys.
Yeah, they hanging anywhere in the locker room? Is that the bulletin board material?
It's somewhere in there, among other things, but it is in the locker room. I will tell you that.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.